Hello, hello. Hey, Gold Maple. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Danny Dave. Hey, Westside. Listening from a hot bath with a cold beer. Sounds good. I wish our bathtub was big enough to take a hot bath in, but it's too small. So the downside of apartments, they never put decent sized bathtubs in the stinking things. Man, did you guys see the silver's almost to 45? It shot up $1.10 today. Or $1.17 now. 44.93 an ounce. I'd already said it's going to make it to 50 by the end of the year. Now I'm thinking it might make it to 55 if it keeps on the pace it's been going. Gold is up to 3,744, so that's a new record high for gold.
Hi, guys.
Gold might actually hit 4 grand by the end of the year. Hey, Doug.
Hi, Westside.
There you go. So how's everybody doing? Are you asking me or asking Angela?
What?
He said, haven't seen you in a long while. Are you getting everything figured out? I'm assuming that's directed at you.
Yeah. Getting everything figured out.
Yeah, we're slowly getting it figured out. It's just, now that we have the medical copays, money's been a lot tighter.
Yep.
But all good. We'll figure it out. We got 5 on right now. Hopefully we'll get a few more soon. Then we'll get this thing going. Is the 1909 still available? The BU toned one? It's still available. Did you want it? I think it was like 90 bucks if I remember right. Let me look real quick. Oh, oops. That would have been this one. Yep. Yeah, it was 90 bucks if you wanted it. Are you debating? There you go, so you can see it again. And if you want it, let me know. All right, I'm gonna get it 5 more minutes and then we'll get going. In fact, I'll tell you what, if you decide you want it tonight, I'll give it to you for the 80 bucks that I offered last week. I'll still let you have that 10 bucks off. Oh, you're lucky I need money, or otherwise I would have probably kept it. That thing is gorgeous. That's the hope, is that there will come a day that we will be financially well off enough that if you do see a really, really nice coin in the sale, that means we already have it. Otherwise, it would have just gotten added to our collection. Down to 4. Need more peeps. Granted, I know we're competing with football right now. It's the Cardinals and Seahawks tonight. And the Seahawks are winning right now, 7-3. Top of the second quarter. You worried about the Eagles this week? I think we'll be all right. If we could play like they did in the second half of the last game in the Rams, if they could play like that for a full game, we're good. And our defense is starting to pick it up again. One of the things people haven't taken into consideration, like even a lot of Eagles fans haven't taken into consideration that, with the exception of the fumble when Jalen Hurts just got slammed and fumbled the ball on like the 9-yard line, and it took him one play to throw a touchdown pass after that. That's the only points they have allowed in the second half all season. So that's pretty good. If they can keep that up and they can get a few things figured out, by the end of the season, we could very well have the #1 defense in the league again, like we did last year. All right, now we're bouncing back and forth between 3 and 4. Guess we'll give it a few more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more on. Otherwise, we'll have to give it a try tomorrow. You're making a Caesar salad with bay shrimp. Cool.
That sounds good. Without the Caesar dressing. I don't like Caesar.
Yeah, Angela do Caesar salad, but she puts ranch on it because she doesn't like Caesar dressing. I've never tried Caesar dressing. I'm not a big salad eater. I need to like find some greens that I will actually eat and start eating salad every now and again. But like I don't like lettuce, and I think cabbage is gross. So I have to find stuff that I'll eat spinach though. Like I'll eat spinach on sandwiches and cook it into stuff. So I just have to find enough greens that I will eat that I can make a salad out of them. Because I don't want just a spinach salad. That sounds boring.
It is.
And I think as tends to happen, like the more we talk about, yeah, we really should start eating healthier, like we just keep getting worse. Especially with still getting used to her new schedule. We find ourselves eating a lot of like microwave stuff and sandwiches. Hey, we're up to 5 again. 6. We got 6 on. We're getting there. So, Doug, do you use Caesar salad on it, or do you use your own dress, or the Caesar dressing on it, or do you use a different dressing? What's everybody's favorite dressing?
Ranch.
Yeah, we know hers is ranch. Mine's Italian. I use Italian in cooking a lot. Westside's favorite is Caesar. See, I don't like ranch. I think ranch is gross. And I know there are a ton of people out there that probably think I'm an alien because of that, but
You are.
I don't like ranch. But I don't like sour cream. So, and that's the base of ranch. But it's not in any of your passwords.
That would be stupid.
Well, it's good to know that your password is not Westside Caesar Augustus. Westside Caesar Imperatus. All right, we're going to get this thing going. How'd you know? For anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email. Cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. It is down there, but it's kind of blending in with the water in the photo. Let me put it in chat just in case anybody needs it. Here we go. So yeah, so we also have Cash App using that same email. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Couture. That's me. You are in the right place. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being a little purple bubble mailer, $23 being a large flat rate box. If you want your package held, we will hold it for you to maximize your shipping. You just have to ask me to do it. I always recommend send me an email, so that way, just in case it's a busy night and it shoots by in chat, then I might not see it. So make sure to email me and make sure that I know.
And even if you do say it in chat, odds are he won't say it.
Well, sometimes I do. Then I'll make a little note. All right, if you want your package sent registered, it is an additional $45 charge on top of that. It is the only way you can insure coins all the way through the mail. And keep in mind, if you send it registered, you will have to sign for it when it arrives, or they will not leave it. If you're new, you can't get stuff by the end of the night. You just have to shoot me an email by the end of the night. Email has to have your personal info, shipping info, channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. If I don't get that email, you will not get anything, and we never ship without payments. And make sure you check down in our description below for all of the rest of our rules and regulations. They're posted every single week in the description, so nobody can ever say, well, I didn't know. Well, too bad. It's posted every week. It's been posted every week for 7 years. All right, here's our Facebook link. If you're on Facebook, go give us a follow. Tonight's lot list is on there. It is the top post. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, shoot me an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list. Lately, it's been the day before the sale. I really need to start working on that, but it also depends on when payments come in and if I have money to actually go get anything. But as soon as you get that email in your email, you will have the ability to pre-purchase items right away. We do not charge for pre-purchases right away. We wait until the night of the sale and invoice everybody together. Pre-purchase is first come, first serve, just like our email or just like our sales. So if you want something, don't wait, jump on it. And then, of course, when I post the list up on Facebook the day of the sale, anything that went in pre-purchase will have been removed. So what is there is what is available, unless somebody hit me up right after, like today, for something right after I posted the list on Facebook. So for the Facebook list, the 1917 Walking Liberty $50 is no longer there. Because like 2 minutes after I posted it, I got hit up by email and said, I'll take it. So that one's gone. All the Indians are gone, if anybody was hoping for those. But, I mean, if anybody wants any of those years, I have more. I would just have to pull them out. Let's see, what else went in pre-sale? The 1969 $1 Robert Louis Stevenson from Samoa Island is gone. 1881 3 pence is gone, and the 1919, 20, and 21 6 pences from Britain are gone. So that's everything that went in pre-sale. But all right, here we go. Kicking off with the World Banknotes as always. Starting off with the 1967 to 76 1 ringgit from Malaysia. Going for $2. That's a heck of a hat right there. You gotta love those countries where your station can be like directly identified by how big your hat is. So, most powerful person in the country has the biggest hat.
Not in this country.
Well, no, not here. Here it's all about wealth. Whoever has the biggest bank accounts.
Right?
moving on. Next up, 1970, 1,000 drachma from Greece with a little bit of graffiti on the obverse. Apparently somebody had to make a note that they needed to pay 75,000 drachma to somebody. So for that reason, this one's only going for $1. So if you don't mind a little graffiti on there, you're getting a good deal on this one. $1. Your Alexander the Great. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Yeah. There we go. I think you see a little more of it at once. All right, moving on. Hey, Zeke. To the 1981 25 dinar from Iraq. Going for $3. Anybody? I always like these because of the horses. All right, moving on. To the 2003 250 dinar. This one is on an uncirculated note. Going for $4. Anybody? $1,000? You want the one from Greece? The 1,000 drachma? Oh, you're back at the salad dressing. So Thousand Islands is your favorite? All good. All right, moving on. To the 1943 5 francs from France. Going for $2. Going to Danny Dave. Gratzer. Next up is 1985 5,000 Lyre from Italy. You're very welcome. Going for $2. All right, moving on. Need to find more banknote folks to get them up in here. Next up, 1964 to 75. One Ryle from Saudi Arabia. Going for $2. Remember one time we had enough banknote people that I used to occasionally throw in an extra sale every now and again that was just a lot list of banknotes. Haven't been able to do that in quite a while. This one would actually, I know you guys can't really read Arabic script, but this would technically be considered like a fancy note, because that is 71117 on that note. So for anybody who likes fancy notes, even the foreign fancy notes, here you go. All right, moving on. To the 1986 to 88 series. So this was only a 3-year design. 10 Kwacha from Zambia. Uncirculated, $2. All right, moving on. To the 2014 100 Riles, Cambodia. Uncirculated, $2. Move that out so you can see the temple design behind it. There you go. All right, moving on. Not much love for banknotes tonight. Next up is 1998, 1,000 rubles from Belarus. Uncirculated, $2. All right, moving on. And last banknote of the night. Oh, nope, that one's going to Dandy Dave. Congrats, Dandy Dave. All right, last banknote of the night. 1992, 500 dinars. From Yugoslavia. Uncirculated, $2. Anybody? Yeah, I forgot to fill the drink before I started. Can I ask you to reload me, please?
No.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Without a kiss.
On to coinage. Astronaut suit and gloves don't help. All right, so for world coinage, we've only got 2 countries today. We got Britain and Australia. And we are kicking off with Britain. And the 1936 3 pence. 50% silver, extremely fine, $4. Got a little bit of toning going on. Starting to get that gold patina. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1940 3 pence. This one's in an AU going for 5. Oop, the right side up. There we go. Anybody? one's also got some toning happening. A lot of toners. All right, moving on.
There you go. It's helpful.
Hang on. That was the wrong one. That was the 1942. So this is the BU toned one. Okay. I am missing a coin. This is the 42. That one's the 36. There's supposed to be a 1940 AU.
I don't know.
Westside, do you want the BU one? The one that's on the camera right now? Sixpence, 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 sixpence. Because this one is a different coin. This is not a $5 coin. That is the wrong coin in chat. This is the BU toned one. Let me link this one. Yeah, this one's 25 bucks. Its NGC list is 45. All right, so I guess strike the 43 or the 1940 because I am apparently missing that coin. It is not here. Oh, sure, you want BUs when they're $5. So anybody else on this one, the BU for 25? You're still getting it for 20 bucks under list. You can't complain. She's gonna bug the crap out of me now. I want to know where that coin went. It's not mixing with these. I didn't drop one and not realize it. No. I don't know. Alrighty. Alright, well, moving on then. On to sixpences. That was pretty much the showcase coin for tonight too. That's the most expensive coin on the whole list was that last one. All right, 1927 sixpence EF. Really nice toning on this one too. Going for $5. All right, moving on. To the 1929. This one's in a VG for $3. All right, moving on. To 1933. This one is in a fine for $4. All right, moving on. To 1935. Fine for $4. All right, moving on. To 1939. This one is a VF toned. Going for $3. What is the melt on these after silver shot up more than $1 today? Let me see real quick. Melt value $2.05 for 50% silver 6 pence right now. So this one's 95 cents over melt. All right, moving on. To 1942. This one is a BU, $10. Hey, Moose Ox. moving on. Last one from Britain. $1943 BU. $10. Bundle for all the sixpence. Let me see. I could knock $7 off. So it'd be $32 for all, if I did my math right. All right, you got it. Alrighty. All right, and then Australia's. Kicking off Australia tonight is the 1943 S shilling. 925 sterling silver AU. I get focused. Hang on. Wrong way. There we go. This one's going for $10. Glare. All right, moving on to the 1963 shilling. This is from the 50% year. It is a VF for $4. It is a RAM, yes. Well, I think. I don't know. Let me see. I'll tell you for sure in a second. Yes, it is a Merino Ram. Which I believe is a species that is indigenous only to Australia. So, anybody on this one at $4? And if anybody is curious, just the melt value alone on the 925 silver shillings right this very second is $7.57. All right, moving on. To the 1942 Florin. 925 sterling silver VF, $14. I think melt value on these right now is probably close to 12 at least. Let's see. Nope. These melt value on these right now is $15.15. So that one squeaked through. This one is going for $1.15 under melt. And going to Chef. At least Chef's smart enough to understand that, hey, if it's under melt, I'm buying it. Congrats, Chef. There's that. Silver is going up so fast that it's outpacing what I had some of these marked at originally. You're doing inventory? Fun. All right, next up is the 1944 S Florin EF for $15. So this one is 15 cents under melt. Well, here's another one under melt if you want it. It's only 15 cents under this time, but with how fast silver's going up, who cares, right? And going to Chef. Honestly, in a lot of ways, silver is just finally actually catching up to where it should have been. All right, and this one is only 85 cents over melt. Oh, wait, no, this is a 50%er. Never mind. Let me look this up real quick. With the new sudden jump in silver. Let's see. This one's 1954, which is a 50%. All right, melt on the 50% silver florins right now is $7.59. No, $8.19. There we go. $8.19. And this one's going for 12 as an AU. Which is not the right grid. You know, that's like an EF at best. Hang on. Fix on the fly. Because that one's way off. I'm guessing I was tired when I did that one. Alright, so that's actually an EF, not an AU. And it's going to be $10 instead of 12. So let me fix that real quick. There you go. Repaired listing. EF for $10. Anybody? Tell you what, anybody wants all three of the remaining Australias, I'll do it for $20 even. Saves you $4. Little Australia bundle of 3 coins. And Doug's taking that deal. Grat, sir. That makes that one 8. That makes that one 3. That makes that one 9. Alrighty. All right. We're on to American coinage. All right, as I said, all the Indians went in pre-sale. So we're kicking off American with Lincoln Cent proofs. So I'm going to link them all, and then I will show them, and then tell me what, like, if there's a year you want, just say Ben and the years. So we got 1960 for $5. 1962. I've actually got 3 of those. They're $3 each. Then 94. There's 2 of those available at $2 each. 2000, 2001, and 2003. So there's a 1960. '62 number 1. '62 number 2. '62 number 3. Here's the 64. Or the 94, sorry. '94 number 2. '2000. '2001. And 2003. So anybody on any of the proof kit or the proof Lincolns? Been 60. So you want all 3 of the 62s? So 4 coins total, right? All right, you got it. All right, anybody on the others? If anybody wants all the rest of these, I'll do $2 off. Actually, I'll just take this one off. Anybody wants one of each of the years? I'll do it for $6. Unless you want the last one, Kim, of the original thing I said. Do you want just all 5 of them at $2 off the top? Or do you just want the 4? Five is good? All right. Cool. To Kim. You got it. All right, next up. These things are getting a lot harder to come by. This is one of the 2017 Ps. BU. Only year they ever put the P mint mark on the penny. It was for the 225th anniversary of the mint. And this one's going to Kelly. You got it, Kelly. Alrighty. Alright, next up, got some Jefferson nickel proofs. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the pennies. There's 1994. I have 3 available. 96. 2000. 2001. Oops, go away. And 2003. And on these, if anybody wants all of them, I will do all of them for 11 bucks. That's $3 off the top. So there's 1994, number 1. 94, number 2. 94, number 3. 96. Here's the 2000. Here is the 01 and the 03. Or I can also do a year bundle on this one. So you can get a 94, a 96, 01, 2000, 2001, and 3. So that'd be 5 coins. $5 for $8. Knocks $2 off. And going to Kim for the bundle. All right. So that just leaves 2 of the 94s available. $2 each, or if anybody wants both, I'll do it for $3. All right. And Kelly's taking the last two for $3. You got it. All right. Next up, Roosevelt Dime Silver Proofs. Starting with 2,000. 90% silver proof decam, $5. Anybody? Let's see. Current melt on a 90% silver dime is now $3.25 for a dime. Going to Kelly. All right, next one up, I have 3 available. These are the 2001s at $5 a piece. At the rate we're going in a couple of weeks, $5 a piece will be under melt on these things. Anybody? $5 each. 90% silver proofs. Chef wants all 3. You got it. And the last one of these is the 2003. 90% silver proof. Going to Chef. Congrats, sir. All right. Next up, quarter proofs. See, 90% silver quarters right now with the new silver prices is $8.12 melt. That's what quarters are up to right now. $8.12 in melt value. But I'm still going to give you guys the same deal I always do. First one up is the 2001s. So that's your New York, Vermont, South Carolina, Kentucky, and Rhode Island. Or the year for $50. You save $10 if you buy the whole year. And Doug is taking the year. Congrats, sir. All right. And then we got the 2003s. That's your Illinois, Missouri, Alabama, Arkansas. And Maine. Oregon, $50 for the year. $10 savings if you buy the year. And Doug is buying that one too. You got it, Doug. Doug's quick on the draw on these quarters. All right. Walking Liberty $50 went in pre-sale. So we are now on to the Silver Kennedy proofs. Current melt value on a 90% silver $50 right now is $16.24. Add a black PCGS slab box? Will do. Oh yeah, by the way, anybody, if you need slab boxes, I have black ones and blue ones for PCGS right now. They're $10 each. Black PCGS slab box. $10 to Doug. You're welcome. Grab that before I forget. So I now have 3 blacks and 3 blues left. All right, so yeah, so melt on 90% silver $50 right now, $16.24. That's going to change soon because it's just skyrocketing up right now. So, all right, first one up, 1996. 90% silver proof decam, $20. Going to Chef Gratzer. All right, next up, I have 2 of these available. What is the new floor of silver going to be? I don't see it going back under 40. Ever. And if it keeps going up, like if it keeps going up and it hits 55, then I'm going to say I don't see it going under 50 again. Because like I said, it's really just catching up to where it should have been. That's my opinion. All right, so these are 2,000. And these are $18 each. Two available. So that is $1.76 over melt for these. As of right now. Yeah, silver's gone up $10 an ounce in like what, 2.5 months, 3 months. Chef, do you mind letting Doug have one? If not, it's fine. He tried to get one too. Okay, Doug, you're getting one. So 1 to Doug, 1 to Chef. All right, next one, I've also got 2 available. And these are the 2001s. $18 each. 1 to Doug. Anybody on the second one? No need for greed. Indeed. And the other one's going to Chef. All right. Next up is the 2003, $18. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 2006. $18. You'll take the 2 silver coins with the ram on the reverse, the Australian shillings. Those are already sold. Yep, those are already gone, sir. Sorry. All right, moving on. To the 2008. This is the last of the silver coins. It's all good. I get them in all the time, so you'll have plenty of chances to get them. I probably have more right now. I just have to look. Wow, no love for the last 3 of the Kennedys. Oh, there we go. Shep wants the 03 and 06. You got it, sir. And the 08, clean sweeping the Kennedys. Yeah, Zeke, if you want when I get done, I'll take a peek and see if I have any more of those. Of any of the different various years. All right, and then the last bunch of lots are Sacagawea dollar proofs. So we got 2,000. I have 2 available. 2001s, I have 3 available, and then I've got a 2003. And if anybody wants a bundle on these, I can do a bundle on them. There's 2000, number 1. 2000, number 2. 2001, number 1. 2001, number 2. 2001, number 3. And the 2003. Alrighty. Anybody on the Sacagaweas? Proof dollars. I can give you 2 bundle options. I can give you a 2003, a 2001, and a 2000. That way you're just getting one of each date. I could do it for $9. Or if anybody wants all of them, I will do all of them for $15. If you do all of them for $15, it drops every single one of them to $2.50 each. That is my break-even price. And Kim is doing the $15 deal. And you know the best part, Kim? You're getting $6 of it back right here. So the only actual cost to you is $7 in the end. That's called a low risk. Oh yeah, I should be charging more for these things because people don't realize the Sacagawea proofs and the presidential proofs both what the list values on those coins are. All right. You guys are $50 away or $55 away from a sellout. And there's not much to recap. There's the banknotes. And 2 coins. That's the 1942 3 cents BU, which that right there is half of the, that's $25 on its own. The 1936 3 pence and all the banknotes that are left available. Yep, $55 away. It clears it out. The banknotes that are still available are the 1 ringgit Malaysia, the 1,000 drachma Greece, the 25 dinar Iraq, the 250 dinar Iraq, the 5,000 lyre Italy, the 1 rial Saudi Arabia, 10 kwacha Zambia, the 100 rial Cambodia, and the 500 dinar Yugoslavia. And then, of course, the 1940 doesn't count because that coin apparently vanished on me. I'll give you $5 off the top. That'd be the best I could do for everything else. So I'll make it $50. That's pretty much going to be a break even for me. All right. You got it. Woo. All right, that is everything. Okay, I didn't change something because that number and that number should be matching. Oh, that's why. I missed that one. There we go. What did I not switch on both sides?
Figure it out after.
That actually might have been a little bit less, Doug, because I had some numbers off on this thing. So, but it'll be right around what I said. I think I might just have to redo the. Let me see. Where? Sorry, I'm having a paperwork inconsistency real quick, so I'm just figuring it out real fast. Nope. Oh, here they are. Okay, that's where it's messed up. There we go.
What's it?
All right. Yeah, I have this tendency sometimes when I give you guys the bundles, I forget to change the price on both sides. So then my numbers, because especially on a sellout, obviously your number on each side should match. And this time it didn't, so I had to figure out which ones I forgot to change numbers on. All fixed now.
You said that meeting.
Yeah. And West Side, did you want this or no? Because you said you were thinking about it. If you wait on it, anybody else that wants it is going to have a fair shot at it too. Chef, this is a 1909 Lincoln Cent Jim B.U. Brown toned.
$90.
And it's $90. It's up for grabs. If you want it, you can grab it too. This thing is stunningly beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And that grade, by the way, is confirmed by Rick Snow. Because I got this from him.
All right.
Here's a closer view of it.
And Chef's grabbing it.
All right. Sorry, Westside. This one's gone now. Grat, Chef. F it. I'm jealous of you now because I wish I could have kept that one. All right, I got to add that one to the bottom real quick. 1909 Lincoln Wheat Cent Jim B.U. Brown toned.
90.
What was the code on it?
P over P.
What? Wrong. That's the wrong coin. It's a proof. The one I just handed you.
RP.
That sounds more right. Alrighty. Double plus, technically, because you got a slab box, too. That may go to your son for Christmas. Ooh, that'd be a good Christmas present to get.
Okay, the slab box was Doug's or Chef?
Doug. So yeah, if anybody else needs slab boxes, I do have them. I also have airtights if anybody need them. I keep forgetting to tell you guys. I do have the universal airtights, the 10 for $5. So if anybody needs those, I have like, I don't know, I have a few bags.
Oh yeah, it would.
But all right, last call on everything.
We don't have anything else.
Well, we have the cases, we have the airtights, and if anybody wants to ask me if I have anything. Hey, at least you can say you have one, though. That's still awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. As always, give me some time to get all the invoices together and out.
Bye, guys.
And I will catch you guys next time.